All right, we watched Shaun of the Dead.
4 out of 5.
Yeah.
Per usual, our thoughts are subjective. We are here to critique a film through the eyes of a student. We are learning ourselves a lot and making these kinds of projects. Well, not yet, I guess. We're making projects within the film world or video making world. And so take our critique as students. Does that make sense to you? No, right?
Mm.
Honestly, okay, the first thing is the first scene. I thought it was pretty funny. We have a guy who's just like absent-minded, and we see that right off the bat. Like, as the first thing we see is how he's just spaced out. So yeah, the whole intro just started like rolling out these jokes, making me feel like, yeah, this is a joke. You know, the whole movie's a joke. Okay, it's all just a fun and games kind of thing.
It was just a good introduction to the whole story. Like, you know, he's basically about to get broken up with if he's not present, if he doesn't try, you know. He's really close with that friend. He's spacey. How they introduced the zombies and how it was overtaking their town, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was cool. It was like, yes, it's in the background, like he doesn't notice it.
Yeah. Yeah, literally.
That was pretty good. And obviously all the little jokes that are being thrown, like it's just a funny horror film. You know, more so funny than horror.
Because
but
it's more comedy than it is horror.
Scary, but it's still like a zombie movie, you know.
Yeah, and I believe that like in that comedy world or whatever, that is what would happen for for like if they had zombies. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
So as far as world building goes, I thought they did a pretty good job with that too. And like that whole thing that you say, like zombies basically being introduced to us early on, but like in the background because the characters don't fully like get it until like later on. I thought that was great.
Yeah, I think even when he's like at the store going through the channels, like skipping all the news.
Like the second time or the first time?
The first time.
Oh yeah.
Like, literally immediately. It's on there. Literally. He's just skipping to other channels and it's literally on the news.
Yeah.
The second time's on at the house, I think. And eventually he holds on to it and it's like, wait.
Mm-hmm.
I think he changes it again.
Yeah, there was this one scene where he was getting something from the store, I think, like flowers, and the zombies outside.
Yeah, I don't got no change.
No, not that part.
Oh, okay. I thought that part was funny.
That one was funny too.
Yeah.
No, it's when there's like a zombie about to eat a pigeon or something, and you can take it as like that is a zombie, or like it could have been like a homeless person who
a crackhead.
was not fully there, and I think that kind of plays with like how silly it is for even for his world, you know, being like what, but also like
to me, you know, one of the scenes that it was when they get their mom and the dad is sick, right? And it's like, dude, this will blow over. There's just a bunch of crackheads. That was hilarious because it's literally flooded with people.
Wait, when?
This is way into the movie where the main character, Shaun, right? He's trying to pick up his mom and the stepdad is there. He's basically like, I'm not leaving. Like, man, it's just a bunch of crackheads.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, dude, it's just like flooded with people. Yeah. I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah, there's a lot of funny moments like that too. Like, obviously, when the lady's in the backyard and then they're just cracking jokes. Like, look how drunk she is. Yeah. It's just good.
Yeah. I thought a lot of that stuff was good.
I also thought the editing was really cool.
Oh,
like,
yes.
The transitions, like where they zoom in to get to another place.
Yes.
It's kind of cool.
I thought that was really cool.
It was very cool.
But for me, I think like there was a point, I'm going to say once they got the girlfriend and then after, it started getting dull for me, like a little boring.
That might be like maybe the story.
You think so?
Like, I think it might have been just dragged out.
I think that's what
you know
it
what I'm saying? Like it's almost like they stayed on one part of the story for a little too long.
Yeah, and you know what? It even kind of like, now thinking about it, like using the editing as an example, like in the beginning, the edits were fast to like transition between moments.
Yeah,
and we were moving pretty quickly through the story. You know, like even like you said, like the like now he's on to work. Now he's at the store. You know,
like, very quick edits. Yeah,
I liked that. I enjoyed that. And then like when it started slowing down, it really felt drag. Like for me, I was like, no, keep them.
You wanted the same pace,
going,
huh?
Like move on.
See, for me, it's hard to still judge. Like I said, I was a little tired, so like in that middle part I don't know if it was it was getting dull and a little boring, or I was just tired.
I was getting tired
I
too.
think I was just tired.
I was getting tired too. So to be fair,
So
I
it's
was
kinda
starting
hard.
to like as it was getting to that part and then like moving on. I was like in my head, I was like, I saw the stars dropping. I was just like, I was like, no.
This was a
like,
perfect movie. It was a 5. It's slowly going to 4.5, not to
yeah,
4.
Like 3.5. Where am I going?
Yeah.
But yeah, no. It did feel a little like slow and like not as entertaining anymore. But I also was tired, so I don't know if it was a part of that, and then it would be the enjoyability that went down as opposed to
Yeah, well, that for sure. Like, I
Yeah.
think the first half of the movie was way more enjoyable. A lot more jokes, a lot funnier, silly
Yeah.
stuff going
and
on.
we were just more engaged.
We were just more
with it,
engaged.
you
We're
know?
more weak. Yeah. So that part for sure. I'm just like when they're not aware of the zombies and all that stuff. That was like the funniest parts.
Yeah, the
to me.
highlight of
Yeah, the highlight of the movie is like the build up to like them then realizing like, oh, this is what's happening now.
yeah.
And even when they realize, it's still like, so what are we supposed to do?
Yeah,
And the
yeah.
plan, like when they go over, like, all right, I'm gonna pick up the mom, pick up the girlfriend, go to the bar and wait till.
Yes.
You know, even that the
when they're making
repeat.
the plans.
Yeah, like,
the
all right, let
re-
me
yeah.
read that.
I
again.
love that.
That was hilarious.
For a moment, I was a little like, oh my god, I just saw this like 2 times, but I was like, that made me laugh because I was like, yeah, like,
Yeah, yeah.
it's supposed to be that. I enjoyed that for sure. I wish that was a little bit more like carried out through the later part of the movie. I don't know. Maybe I think like in the later part of the movie, because I know that he was supposed to become the hero, and that it's supposed to play on that of like other movies where like the normal guy becomes a hero. Like I get that that's what they were doing.
Yeah.
But there was parts where I was like, okay, I already get it. I understand that's what's happening. We don't need to like constantly, I guess, maybe get back into that. I guess I don't know. It's hard to like know where I started feeling like about it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was kind of still funny even when they got to the bar where it's like, no, he's gonna come back, and eventually he literally is just there.
Yeah, just I don't know.
Like, I don't know, like, see, and like as they're talking about it, and he's just there. I thought it's funny. You know why I'm like, and I'm trying to compare it to like the 28 years later, not that series.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, it works because it was supposed to be funny. You know, all this stuff was like comedy. It didn't take itself too serious.
Yes.
Right, with all the jokes and all the silly, absurd stuff that was going on. Whereas in the other one, when you get a normal guy being a hero and the movie's supposed to be like serious, it's just like, oh, come on, this is ridiculous. It's unrealistic.
How did they become the hero? That makes it like very hard to
Exactly. Whereas in this one, it's like he could, and if you really think about it, he's not really a hero. He like his mom died.
No, everyone died.
Everyone died around him basically.
Yeah, he fucked up.
He fucked up a lot, you know. So it's like it's still more believable, but it was also done in like such a funny way.
And also like it was there was a moment where one of the friends was like, he's a terrible hero or something like that. Something along those lines. I was tired. I don't know exact quotes.
Yeah.
But where like it's obvious that that's his character, and I think in a movie like this, it's like obviously like it's the joke is that he's not supposed to be a hero. Even though that in his head he's like, I'm the hero.
Yeah.
You know?
Like they joke about it.
Exactly. Whereas like you said, like
The other
in
one is
the other ones, it's just like they're trying to make it seem like he could be, and then like when they tell us the story of how he became the hero, it's like we don't buy it. We're like, no.
Not only this is a story not that engaging or good, it's also the plot, the way the circumstances play out doesn't really. It's not believable. Whereas in this one it did.
Right.
Yeah.
So like I guess going into like the idea of plot holes, in this one it's even though there's things that you'd think like, oh my god, like the zombies have been outside the window for so long now and then they come in.
Yeah.
It's like you'd think that'd be a plot hole because like if they can break through glass, they should be able to do it whenever.
Right.
But I think it's the joke here is like a joke on those types of movies where it's like no, they have to wait for the hero.
Yeah, literally,
So
it's making
like,
fun
it's
of itself.
It's not a plot hole because it's a part of the joke.
Yeah, exactly. It serves a purpose.
Exactly.
It's really what it came down to. So I think you're right. It doesn't. It's not really a plot hole in that sense.
Whereas the serious ones, 28.
But I wonder if there's people that saw this with that kind of lens where it's like serious and it's like, I just hate this. I can't believe, you know. Oh, really? It started raining right after he got dumped. This is so stupid.
It's like that wouldn't happen.
Yeah, exactly. Like shit like that.
Yeah.
Drunk. Obviously, she's a zombie. Look at her.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know,
it's like, how wouldn't you get it?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Or some stuff we didn't like. I guess we did talk about it, like getting a little dull and slower.
that was my
that was-
experience. I don't know if you have.
Yeah,
any.
no, that would be like the only part, I think.
Yeah. I don't think. Yeah, there's like some jokes here and there that didn't land for me. Where I'm like, I got them, just they just didn't land. But I feel like that was more of a taste thing. Where I'm like, it
Definitely,
just didn't hit for me.
definitely. I think you have to have this type of like sense of humor
Yeah.
for it to be.
I
To like
mean,
it, I
that's
guess.
how humor works. I guess.
Exactly.
I thought it was pretty good, pretty
guess that's
funny, pretty
true.
clever. I just thought that here and there a few things didn't land, but I didn't think, like, for example, those things that didn't land didn't really take away from like the film. You know, I'm not gonna be like, I'm dropping a star for it. It was just
Yeah.
literally like a thing that I am like, it just didn't hit me. You know, it didn't click. But the stuff that really did like mess me up a little bit was that dull part that like it's the slowing down of like that's honestly it was a long time. It was like I should have seen when, but it was definitely after the girlfriend got picked up
And
to
their
the end.
journey,
Like that whole part, it started like just for me
slowly
slowing
going down.
Yeah,
There's still funny parts though. A lot of
there
funny
was still
parts.
funny parts when
Like when the
throughout,
whole other group passes
I
by.
was literally thinking
Oh,
of
that was hilarious.
It's the exact same group, but
Yeah.
like
Literally.
opposites.
Yeah, of course. Or when then where Shaun goes back for his mom over the fence, and the fence just like it's almost over, or jumps over, like it was so silly, like that little trampoline. Remember that scene?
Yeah.
Or even
Oh yeah.
to go rescue. It's like, what? There's 5 of us. Yeah, there's supposed to be 6.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
and just just flies over it.
Yeah, that,
Or like, let me go look and see how it goes up the little stairs to see how it is next to the pub.
yeah.
You know, still like this-
packed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that there were still jokes that
Still.
were funny.
Yeah.
And there, even in the pub, there was some stuff that was funny for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I just think, the tone maybe, or like as a whole, the pace. I think is.
I
what
think
it
maybe
was.
the pace is what.
and
Again, I think maybe for me it was tired. Like, why is this not a 5? Why am I giving it a 4 instead of a 5? If I like the acting, I like the story, I like the jokes. So why it's not a 5? I think because I was tired though. Like, if I wasn't tired, would I still think the same? Who knows?
Yes, we gotta watch it again.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. Well, I mean, you know why I did. So if
Yeah.
yours is similar, but
Mine is similar, but I'm
I
like
think then that
almost
means-
making an excuse that I was just tired, you know.
But if you were just tired, then I think that's probably just enjoyability, you know, like whereas in
And
it was
that's
the setting.
true. That's true.
It's like when I was at the theater watching the other one, I'm like the me honestly being in that theater, I'm like this fucking sucked. Like I hated
That's true. That's true.
this setting, you know, it made it like less enjoyable and you know, so
I see. That,
maybe you
fair
were
enough.
just tired, and that's not fair to the movie.
Exactly. But we're gonna rate it, and we're still giving it a 4 out of 5.
Exactly. Well, but it'll be reflected on the enjoyability if it is that for you.
I think that might be it.
You know.
Yeah.
But I would say as far as enjoyability, it would knock it down like a half.
I know.
If
So like overall, like again, we don't do halves here, but so 4.5 probably
Yeah.
if we did halves, but we do
Yeah.
full full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, I
Yeah.
feel like that was.
I'm trying to think. Like I don't even know if we would do anything different. To be honest, like would you just keep the same pace?
I would keep the same pace from the beginning.
Like that'd be the only thing that might change.
And if I decided I wanted to slow something, I just don't think I should have slowed down. There was moments that, like it got like like when he started crying in the car because the stepdad was like, "It's hard being a father," and whatever,
when it got
whatever.
real and it.
I liked that. I enjoyed that, but it was short. You know,
Yeah.
it wasn't like this whole moment that he was like when he was with his mom and like talking with his girlfriend at the end.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's the end and it's supposed to be the climax and whatever, but for me it was just like, okay, he kills his mom. Yeah, it's hard to kill her because she's whatever his mom. It's like, first of all, she's a zombie. Deal with it.
Oh my god.
But also, those felt like a little too long for a jokey type of movie. You know, like a silly movie. It felt a little too like now we have to be like, not the mom.
I
The
see.
girlfriend. I'm like, nah, I mean, like this was never serious. This was
Yeah.
never serious. Like,
But I thought that was also funny. Like, you know what? I can't kill my mom and girlfriend in one day.
I mean,
that
the
was
joke
funny.
was funny,
The
but
joke was funny.
you know,
Yeah.
the
Emotional things.
the
were-
plot was
yeah.
like a little like, come on.
I see.
So I would have changed the pace personally.
I see.
Personally, I think that would have been good. And then.
Yeah. I would have made this movie serious from the get go. I'm just kidding. Imagine. No, yeah, I guess I wouldn't really change. This was pretty good.
Yeah.
The way it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. It makes it a little harder to talk about. Like, it's easier to talk about shitty movies and what you could
No.
do different.
No, I think we just also aren't like fully
Awake, yeah. I'm just kidding.
no, like we don't really know how to talk about like all the elements of the movie of a film well enough to be able to just be like, and the cinematography, the way that they did blank, and then so we're getting there.
I guess that's true. Yeah.
But we're not fully there yet. We should. I mean, if to practice, we can practice like one other element that we haven't talked about, and just kind of force ourselves to talk about it a little bit.
Yeah. What element?
Let's see. We really enjoyed the editing.
I did. I think the music or score, whatever you want to call it, it was great. It matched.
Let's talk about that. Honestly, it's so hard for me to like, cause I know that like the sound feels good. If it feels good or doesn't feel good with a movie, then I'm like, I can recognize that. But I don't like, I can't remember what it sounded like. You know, when I like think back to like what was the music, what was the sound throughout the movie. Like I can't actually hear it. I just know whether or not it felt right with it.
Right.
Which is one thing I would like to start practicing, like being able to like actually hear it and be like, it felt darker here, and that made it funnier because it really should have been like a lighter like upbringing. Like, you know, like I want to be able to talk about it that way. I'm not there yet.
That's true. It's gonna be hard.
But are you there yet?
Not at all. No.
I mean, what are your thoughts in general about the score then? You know.
Again, I just liked it overall, so it's like it must have been good, right? That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Like, no real thoughts behind it.
Like no details, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that would.
Let's just move on to rapid ratings, because I think we summarized and gave our thoughts.
We did enough. So we're gonna start with, since we wanted to incorporate it last time, plot.
Okay. 5. 4, actually.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
Yeah, 4.
4.5? And we don't know.
No, we're not doing that.
Okay,
4.
world building.
5.
5, yeah. Cinematography.
4.
4. Casting. 5.
5, yeah.
Acting. 5.
5.
Editing. 5.
5.
You know, that one felt like more of a 5.
Yeah, if anything, like cinematography might be 4. But I don't know exactly. You know, it's not like
I
the
think
shots.
we did say cinematography was 4.
Oh, did I? Oh,
I don't know. Didn't we?
Might have said 5.
Oh.
Whatever.
Yeah. Anyways, score.
4.
4. Directing.
5. I mean, it was great.
I'm gonna give it a 4 because I wanted that other pacing. Yeah.
Sure.
And I don't know if that's what they do.
That might be the editing.
You're right.
So.
Because I think of editing as style more than like the pace, but they do hold like.
They control the pace. They're the ones
okay, I'm gonna
chopping
bring
it
down
up.
the editing down to a 4.
Sure.
And the directing up to a 5. I don't know. And then enjoyability. I'm gonna say 4.
4, yeah. I almost said 5.
Like our ratings are all over the place.
But something consistent though is between 4 and 5, which is what we've been saying, 4.5, but we don't do half, so we go down.
Exactly.
We don't give them better credit. We go down.
Okay, and overall
4.
4. Yeah,
it's a 4.
it's a 4. With an average rating of 4.0, I was expecting more, but unfortunately I didn't find this film that funny. Only a couple of scenes made me laugh. To be honest, it was just okay. Pretty meh.
Yeah, fuck that person. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Hey, humor is subjective.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess everything is. A fun and hilarious horror satire with great directing and a lot of heart.
Is that what you thought?
Yeah, I agree.
I was asking the audience.
Oh.
Awkward.
You got me. Okay. Sure, he lost his best friend, his mom, and stepdad, but he also got back with his girlfriend, so it was all worth it.
Yeah. So this is for
And
the ladies.
That's why he gave it a 4.
He just loved the romance, the love story.
Yeah. This is arguably the best zombie comedy film. I don't know why I read it that way. Shaun of the Dead takes a lot from the core zombie genre and spins it just enough to stay lighthearted without going as far as being a parody. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, that was your rating.
That's my. No, that's a 3.5. Actually, I was leaning towards that, but 4 was.
I think
felt
4
right.
seems right.
4 felt right.
Might be for me. Might be 4.5.
Yeah.
No half still.
Yeah. The biggest jump scare is when Ed says the N-word. When?
You don't remember that?
No. When does he?
It was when they're getting chased by zombies for sure. And it's a zombie. It's I think when they're getting out of the girlfriend's house or the mom's house.
He says the N-word?
Yeah, not a hard R though.
What, really?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah,
Wow,
we're
that's
gonna have to
crazy.
look it up.
Yeah.
You're like immediately, never mind, this is a 1.
Oh yeah, like
Out.
disrespectful.
Yeah. This is ridiculous.
No, I just don't remember that. I'm like, was I that tired? Fuck. Okay. Low-key need a zombie apocalypse to help me get my life on track.
Because if you think about the storyline.
That was the whole idea.
Yeah.
But also, again, he didn't. Like, all he did was get back with a girlfriend. And it was probably because it was the end of the world.
That's
I
what
guess.
he said.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, first 30 minutes before Shaun and Ed realize what's happening are delightful. It keeps a big heart up. You know what? You can read the rest of it.
There you go.
Okay. A great documentary of your typical day in London.
Yeah.
London.
Oh, shit.
Gosh. All right, here we go. Boring as shit.
I would like to go in the brain of that person because I didn't find it boring at all, you know.
I feel like if I saw it through the lens of what I saw at the back half of it, I can understand, you know.
I see. What if they just didn't get any of the jokes just going over his head?
That's probably, or maybe it's just not their taste of humor, you know.
Yeah.
That's probably what happened. And then violently British. Not sure what that means, but
well, because we're not British.
exactly.
You know.
I just need oysters. I just need oysters in my soul. I don't need spiders. You are the spiders who have crawled up in my home. I don't need oysters like you. Trying to build a house and tell me live in it. But drinking soup, I'm not gonna have it. Oysters. I don't need you in my home. Ow, the oyster and the spider are the good together. I can barely see them. I can find the man crawling in the oysters. The whole world is your onion. Yeah, I think it's onion too. Onion too. Life is onion too. I think you're onion people. I don't want just stupid trouble party. Stupid onion people. Oyster onion people. Oyster everywhere. I look a bunch of oysters at the trouble parties. My little oysters, run back to your caves. Go back where you came from. I hope that the seagulls find you oysters. Oyster parties, go have your oyster parties. And little trouble parties, you think you bright, shine as the sun. I don't think you do. I think your oysters are right. Tonight the caves, stick it back in your hole. You stupid oyster parties. Ha ho ho.
Thanks for watching one of our outros for season 1. Let's talk about how we got that done.
First, the idea behind that, I mean, super simple.
Wait, was that the first idea we had for our outros?
I don't think we had anything for an outro. It was just like, you know, because I wanted to add credits, like to make it look like official, like our, you know, one, I thought it'd be kind of funny to just put put our credits back and forth with us two,
Yeah.
with a little few of other people that might have helped. By help, it's like
We're there.
yeah, people that were like our siblings.
Yeah.
But then I think we were like, oh, it'd be kind of cool to make a little animation that relates to whatever that episode is.
Right.
So example, if you watch the alien one, there'd be a little alien walking,
Yeah. Right.
right?
And then it slowly went into like somehow you came up with the idea of like them being the same thing but like a different character for,
Oh,
for
yeah.
the theme.
Yeah.
But then also you were like they are all walking through an art gallery.
Right. I think it changed from art. So the first one started with an art gallery because that was the
Yeah.
first initial idea, the alien, the one that you just watched.
Nice.
Yeah. So that one, that's just initially, I thought that'd be kind of cool, just going through our gallery. Really, it was an excuse to put like our other episodes at the end of it in like the paintings. That's really what it came in, to have a little space for them. And then it kind of changed, like, well, how would that work with like, bird or Bigfoot,
Right.
which would be in the woods, So then I just started. It wasn't no longer an art gallery. It was more of like just I just need a space to put
So,
watch the next
video.
episode, the
Yeah.
next video, or the next whatever, or the previous one, I guess.
And then how did we get there? Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's pretty much it. I mean, like the animation, you created it. It was already. I mean, you just did the characters, and then I did the
Yeah.
background.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, that was maybe the second time I had animated something. As you can see, they're not amazing.
very
but,
very basic.
But I'm proud of them.
I
it was
think they're
work,
Yeah, it was work.
and they're cute. I like them. Really put it into perspective. I already knew that animating was difficult because I have friends who are in that world. But it also put an extra perspective in my mind, I guess, on how much work is involved. Because I already knew it was a lot, and then when I did it, I was like, just like my attention span is not like here for this, like it's the
100%.
same thing over and over, like
literally, if you wanted to make it good, you need to make 36 frames.
yeah.
And we didn't. You did like 6 or maybe
Yeah, and
something like as small as possible. And then I just like had it on repeat, like on a loop, so it looked like very choppy. But I didn't give a shit. I didn't care. The point was just to have something. And then the background was really just like drawings basically. And it wasn't like I animated the thing that kept passing by. It was literally like a long,
Right.
and then on a video. Like that's not how you do animation whatsoever at all. Like it's wrong. And even the clouds like going in, that part I thought was kind of cool. Make it like different style.
Yeah.
And it was going from like, oh yeah, the idea was like essential. Okay, this is what and now that's bringing me back. The idea was that the person watching us is essentially getting tired. The alien's getting tired. You're tired of watching our shit.
It was like they were having a dream.
You're having a dream, so you're tired and you're into this dream. So like the first one made sense. The alien, it's literally the alien going to the art gallery. Gary, yeah. It kind of makes sense. But then that turned. It just. I don't think it let it quite.
It still made sense because like we did the idea. Okay, so I mean you're not gonna see this unless you know, like
that's what I'm saying. Unless you know what's going on, it does. It's kind of so out of context. Like what? Okay.
Right, but like if we stick with that idea that Gary's the one watching us do our little
just having a conversation,
then they have whatever we're talking about in their brain, and as they're getting tired, they're dreaming about what we were talking about, which is
the
how
little
they get
animation,
into it,
and they get into that world.
Yeah.
And so they come out of that smoke. It's like they're not waking up; they're just in it.
Yeah, they're in the dream.
In the dream, yeah. Whether they're Bigfoot or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
Which
I thought was cute,
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
And again, with the whole credits part, you're just watching a clip from it. It wouldn't make sense to have credits. It's just like, wait.
Oh, we made this.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
And then as far as the music, I was just inspired by a lot of the outtakes from It's Always Sunny. I thought they were funny and like absurd, and they somehow relate a little bit to whatever is going on. Not quite, but just a little bit.
How?
To me, when you listen to the lyrics, because they're so abstract.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
The lyrics are so
For
abstract.
some reason, I was thinking of the other music that was.
Oh, the one I only switched it to that one because copyright.
Right.
So I was like, oh, if we're gonna get copyrighted, it's gonna be shit. So might as well have something that won't be copyrighted.
Wait, so the full episodes have the sunny ones?
They had the sunny ones, and it didn't get copyrighted, which I was like, oh, that's okay, cool, good.
Yeah.
We'll keep those. But if it didn't, I was ready to switch it with the other. Consistent, same outro, kind of like any series you watch. They always have the same intro and outro.
Like,
Literally,
little,
so that
little tune.
Yeah, and so I just came up with it only because
Just in case, like,
just in case it didn't.
They flagged
Yeah,
it or something.
but the other ones, it matches in a sense, but not quite. It's not like it literally talks about global warming. Not at all.
I remember when you took me through them. I was like, I was laughing because I was like, they do kind of match with like the vibe, the tone.
Yeah, the tone. But again, it's just abstract, and it has nothing to actually. It's not related literally.
No, literally not.
Yeah. But yeah, I was just inspired by that, and I thought they were funny.
Yeah.
And it's Charlie Kelly. Go look at his outtakes; they're pretty funny.
Yeah. For It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. For anyone who's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's actually well known. But yeah, I guess you're right. And I did like how, as I was making each one of those, because the first one was Art Gallery, right? It was like basic, like Gary, the one we watched. Then it kind of just, I had fun making like, okay, well, what am I going to make this time, you know? So when I made the Bigfoot, it was like a whole different animation style in the background.
Yeah.
One of my favorite ones is the Antichrist one. Being in the caves and being tiny. It's not compared to the other ones where it just goes straight. It's literally like,
yeah.
you know, and the lights show. It has a little light show. I kind of enjoyed that. It was just kind of funny, like going with the beat.
Yeah, I know. Actually,
and then it's also creepy for that one too. If you listen to the lyrics.
I remember when you showed me that one. I was like, that's funny that it goes literally with the.
Yeah, I did that on purpose. And then I just also liked if you listen to the lyrics, it's so fucking weird. That it's like, yeah, that's what the Antichrist would do. So yeah, you've seen the. You've seen the outro. I don't know. Let me end this.